Today's message is for seekers, like people on a spiritual path, people who are kind of not like in the world but not of the world, right? Who are looking for understanding about why we are here, what this world is about, what we are about, right? So I distinguish spiritual versus religious, and we can be religious and spiritual if we're seeking a more mystical expression of that religion, like Kabbalah for Judaism. So we can approach our journey through a spiritual manner, which there's a few different common spiritual paths, like the yogic path. There's also like Taoism, Buddhism. These are less religious, but more seeking the internal understanding. Religion, in my mind, seems to be for the masses, and it's like following a doctrine, whereas spiritual is more like tuning in to yourself with guidance from, possibly with guidance from a tradition, or also self-exploration is also okay, like with meditation and body awareness. These sort of things are also a sort of spiritual path. So, and I'm being very brief here, there are so many different traditions in the world, so many different like approaches. We have, shamanic approaches. There's all different native paths, traditional, aboriginal around the world. And yet they kind of share this idea that there is something more than us, and we can honor that in our journey. So when I tuned in, I got words, which I don't always get. When I tune in, I tend to get visuals, but this was many paths, same destination. So we all just have our flavor, our taste that we like of the way to do this. But it's all kind of reaching towards the same idea, which is understanding and connection to something bigger than us. And what I see is a lot of lessons through the individual self and the third eye, the intuition. So this journey makes us question who we are and what we perceive. And this can be a little ungrounding. And maybe we feel like we don't belong. And maybe we don't. Maybe we don't belong where we come from, but we do belong together. So this is kind of hard when we are disconnecting a bit from where we came from to transition into a bigger connection with either deeper within ourselves or with a similar community. A sangha is the yogic term, like your fellow seekers. And this is leading towards a deeper connection to source. But the lessons definitely come through the third eye, through the intuition, through the messages, and it can be disconcerting, it can be shocking at times, it can be like leave us feeling like awe and wonder, like how can this be? But as we accept, as we say, oh yes, I understand this message, oh yes, of course I'm going to be guided. Of course I'm not alone. All of this. We can find a deeper sense of comfort in ourselves. We don't have to follow the rules of the society that we were raised with, because most societies that most cultures have lost the true connection to the source of ourselves, because of life leading us that way, right? So this is like kind of a programming, like, oh, you go to school, you get a job, you get married, you do this. This is like the programming, this idea of what our life is expected of us. And we, as seekers, sometimes don't follow that path. Not always. There is a tradition, like it's called householder, where you do follow that path and you also seek. So there's so many different options for how to do the seeking. So it's okay if yours doesn't look like someone else's and yours doesn't look like a tradition. It could be that you choose to be a wanderer for a while, like a traveler, whether that is through books or through actually going to different places. These are both options. To step outside of the world, disconnect from your phone, disconnect from people, your family. This is all part of the journey. Doesn't mean we can't reconnect, but sometimes we need time to disconnect. So I find that on this path we tend to be very motivated, like there's something inside us that's pushing us towards this. I say us because I feel like I am also a seeker, and I have been, and I haven't always understood what that meant. So there was kind of a hard time to understand why, what, how. And when I looked at the things that were happening, I'm like, there's no way that this is just a coincidence. It's like I am, this is me, and this is part of me, and it may be a part of you as well, to seek deeper connection. So I just want to say that the more that we can accept and surrender and be in the world but not of the world, the more clarity we have, the more confidence we have in ourselves, and maybe the more allowance there will be for deeper connection. Okay, and it's okay to feel uncomfortable. So finding comfort in discomfort is a very valuable skill, because this is not a comfortable path. Beautiful. I am with you, seekers. I feel you, and I love you. I'm Sarah, and I read the chakras.